Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Happy May the 4th be with you. So Marna over at Dolls Rescued is hosting a collaboration challenge today. Topic, May the 4th be with you. So it's space, anything space. And I've got a lot of really cool fabric. I've got some Star Wars fabric and some other stuff. But I really liked this fabric. And I wanted to do something with it. So I decided to make one of my Blythe dolls a dress. And then I'm going to make her some jewelry. But it's not going to be just any jewelry. Let me show you a few items I have. And all this is vintage, 1960s. I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do for my doll for her jewelry. But I first wanted to show you these coins that I have. This one was from 1961. We have John F. Kennedy here. We have, let's see, Apollo 9. And this was March 3rd through the 13th, 1969. We have Apollo 10, which is May 16th to the 26th, 1969. And then Apollo 11, this is the one where we had first man on the moon. This was July of 1969. And then I have Apollo 12, I believe this is. And this is November 1969. So these are a little big for a Blythe doll, but I just wanted to show you these because I thought they were pretty cool. I have these that I could choose from. Here's a little rocket. It used to have a little bail on there, a little loop, but it broke off, so I'm not going to be able to use that, but it's still a pretty cool piece. And then I have these little space capsules, and I'm not really for sure which one I'm going to use. I am going to make her some earrings using these stars that I got from Jesse James Beads. Aren't those pretty? They have little crystals inside of them. And I think I'm going to use these on the earrings, not for sure. And here's the dress I made. Don't look at it too closely because I made a boo-boo. Right here. I don't know how I did it. And I was going to take it apart, but I don't understand what happened. Because when I look in there, everything seems to be intact. I think I know what happened. I'm just going to put something on here to kind of hide that. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these beads and I'm going to bead across the front. Let's see, how many beads do I have here? I have quite a few. So just across the front here. And then I'm going to take this one and just hide that little bauble. So let me get busy on the jewelry and the bling. So I've got my dress all finished. I was going to put those little beads across here, but the holes are too small for any of my needles. So we have a little planet right here covering up the bauble. I don't know, maybe it looks kind of funny, but it's a little planet. And I made her some earrings. I just did simple. I'll tell you what, my daughter would probably want to steal this from me. She loves stars. Aren't those fun? And then I chose this little thing right here to put on her little Blythe pole. And just let me tell you about this. So it is actually a rocket booster or an engine, a rocket engine, probably on, well, not probably, it was on a Saturn V, and I talked to my dad because I knew this was a capsule, but I didn't think this was a capsule, but I didn't know what it was. And I should have known. I should have known it was an engine, a rocket engine. But he gave me a little information that I'll pass along. So back in the day of the Apollo, I had a rocket that looked like this. And at the bottom here, in order to get the rocket up off of the ground, off of the pad and into the air, they had with 5 of these engines. One engine had 1.5 million pounds of thrust. And they had 5 of those at the bottom. That's how much it took to get these heavy rockets up off of Earth and into space. So that was first stage. And as the rocket went up in the air and it was headed to orbit, you would see a little puff of smoke. And so the first stage was done. And some of the rocket parts would fall back to Earth. Okay. So then it kept going. And so the second stage, you had another 5 engines. They were called J2. And I believe these were called F1s. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's what they were called. So anyway, stage 2 would come along, and then you'd see another puff of smoke. And we were at the third stage where you only had one J2 engine to get it going where it's supposed to. But anyway, I elected to put a rocket engine on this little zipper pole, which I'll be using for a Blythe pole, her little eye pole. And I just used some beads that I got from Jesse James Beads. I thought they matched really nicely. And the planet there. Now let me get my doll dressed and I'll show you what she looks like. And there she is all dressed up in her space outfit. We have an eye pole that has a rocket engine on it, some star earrings, a planet on her waist, and I even did a little fussy cutting so she could have a star on the front of her dress. I hope you go check out all the other participants in this challenge. Just click on the hashtag that I'll leave in the description box. Oh, and by the way, I'd like to wish my husband happy anniversary number 39. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo and Roxana signing out for now. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.